Okay, I am out in front of this house on Fircrest, and I just want to give you a feel for the neighborhood. I'm looking east right now, so if you are looking at a map, this road curves around to the south, and there's an LDS or a Mormon church right there, so you're like a block away, and it's kind of a wide open space there, and most of the houses here are in good shape and well kept. A lot of these split levels, just like the one that we're going to walk through. You can see they're all generally the same style here. This one next door here, I'm actually on Vermilion right now, so this is looking south towards Goddard. And then directly across the street there is a newer, nicer house on Fircrest. Looks like some infill. Somebody probably tore a house down or bought a big lot and built that house. Looks like it's probably 15 or 20 years old. Yeah, another house right across the street. And then now I'm looking west towards Maple Grove. It's about a block and a half away. It's a little bit busier street, but just right down that direction, you're about a mile away from Jen and Zach's place. So anyhow, sun is right in the way, so hopefully you can see, but this is the house right here. It's done up really nice. This style, this split level style, some people love it, some people hate it. I personally like them, and this one I think is done really well. Anyhow, let's get walking through. So this one has been pretty much fixed up from top to bottom, and I meant to get a better view of the roof while I was out here. Let me see if I can do that. It's kind of hard with the sun right in my face, and the roof has a pretty low pitch. I can't really see much from here. It doesn't look like it's in bad shape or terribly old, but I can't see. My guess would be it's 5 or 10 years old. Anyhow, heading into the house. So these split levels are pretty common here, and they are all just like this. You walk in and you can go upstairs or downstairs right from the doorway, and this is the typical layout. So basically you come up the stairs and you're usually walking into a kitchen, dining, living room, like a great room, which obviously this is a case. This kitchen is huge, by the way. There's no fridge, but this span of countertops, like from this back corner here to this corner over here, it's got to be 15 feet. I mean, there's tons of counter space here. And then as I swing around here, you've got a little dining nook there and your living room. It's done up really nicely. This living room, again, is probably 15 by 15 feet. This little area where the dining room is there is probably 10 by 10 or so. There's a little sunroom back there that I'll come back to. Actually, let's do that. I'll go through here and we'll do the backyard, and then I'll come back in and do the rest of the house. So this area here actually was originally a deck, and somebody enclosed it and made it into this sunroom. So this room here is probably 20 by 8 feet. So it's really long and narrow, overlooks the backyard, and you can see the original siding here. But yeah, it'd be a nice place for coffee in the morning. They have it set up kind of like an office, and then they built more deck out here. So this is probably 12 by 8, something like that for this deck, but there's a little bit of deck space here, and it's covered, by the way, too. So I'll give you a view of the yard from above. Not a huge yard, and it needs a little bit of water and a little bit of love, but it's not in bad shape. A new fence. This is looking out towards Vermilion there on the east side. And then there are 2 sheds over here. It looks like somebody probably had chickens or something like that here. But you come down, you've got a lot of patio space. And there's a staircase down there for an entry into the basement. So I'll show you that when we go inside. But both of these sheds are in really nice shape. Probably 12 by 10 feet for this one. It's framed, it's a nice one. And then this area back here is fenced off, but it looks like it was probably chickens or something like that at one point. And then you've got another shed over here. It's about the same size, but it's a big shed. So lots of storage in the yard if you need it. And then you've got a little side yard here Not a ton of space, but I mean, if you had an RV or something, you could probably squeeze it in there. Okay, so for one other thing I wanted to show you out here, well, a couple things. One, it looks like this was probably wired at some point for a hot tub, but there is no wires there, no hot tub, obviously. And then over here is a gas line that I'm not sure if that maybe they had a fire pit out here that was plumbed for gas or something like that at one point, but I don't know if that's abandoned or not. So you've got about a cord of wood for your fireplace. So this is like $300 worth of wood. So that's a good start. And you've got your air conditioning unit here, and it's 5 years old. I checked, it was manufactured in 2015. So a relatively new air conditioner. All right. Oh, one other thing. This is the only place you can access the garage, so I wanted to show you through here. So there's a dog next door. Pretty decent sized garage. It's an oversized 2-car garage, so it's a little bit deeper. You have lots of room back here if you wanted to put a workbench or some shelves or something like that in there. But yeah, decent amount of space. And heading back in. This is already a too long video. Sorry about that. I just wanted to give you as much detail as I could. So coming back through this sunroom and then into your living room, your fireplace for all that wood. All right, and then looking down the hall, at the very end of the hall, you've got what would be your master. You've got a bathroom on the right and a big coat closet immediately on the right here. This one is a good size coat room closet. And then across the hall from there, you've got a linen closet here. And then you've got a secondary bedroom here. This room is probably 15 by 10 feet, something like that. It's a little bit long and narrow. This is probably a full-size bed. Might be a queen for your reference. The window overlooking the backyard, and then you've got your closet here. And just kitty corner to that is your master. So this is a king-size bed. This is one of the things about this layout is these split levels rarely have a private master bathroom. So this one does not have a master bathroom. But you can see you've got good sized room. This room's probably 12 by 12, something like that, 12 by 15. You got your closet here. It's kind of hard to tell because it's mirrored doors, but then you've got your bathroom here. So hall bath. You've got your tub shower combination, and it's not tile, it's like a fiberglass overlay, so you know. And then obviously your toilet, you got your sink and vanity. That's a 6-foot vanity. So this bathroom, I guess I can count the tiles, but it's about 8 by 6. So there you go. That's the upstairs. Let me head downstairs. This is just the field stone in the entry is kind of like a common thing from the era that a lot of these were built. So there's a little personality there. Okay, so I come down the stairs, turn immediately to the left, and there's another big living room, and then there's a big storage closet under the stairs here. They've got it set up like a little playroom, or maybe more like a play dungeon. It's actually not that bad. It's a great use of this space. It's probably 7 or 8 feet wide, and all the way to the back there, it's at least 10 feet deep. So there's a lot of space in here. This would be a great playroom for some kiddos. And here's your second living room, and it's a big room. We've got a lot of space in here, and this one has, I don't know if it looks like a wood burning stove insert there, but that would heat the whole house very nicely. This room is probably, gosh, it's the width of the whole house, probably 25 by 12 feet, something like that. It's a big room, so lots of space down here. Heading back down the hall. So stairs immediately to my right here, and then right across from here, you've got a big laundry and utility room. So laundry and storage or whatever you want over here. And here is your service panel. You've got Looking for the main shutoff. It is 50 amps, so not a ton of power. It's something at some point, if you bought the place, you might want to upgrade and get a little bit more juice in here. And then you got your water heater and your furnace over here. I looked for a manufacture date on the water heater, couldn't find it, but it's new-ish. It's probably a few years old. And then you've got electric water heater, by the way. And then a gas furnace over here that it was installed in 2013, so it's about 7 years old. And then this is that door that goes out to the backyard that the stairs were coming down to. So you enter here. All right. Then you've got a bedroom. This is probably 10 by 10-ish. Just a standard bedroom. And then one more, almost identical. I think this room maybe is just a little bit bigger, maybe 10 by 12. Looking over the front yard, and then your closet, and then you've got your bathroom down here. So this one just has a little shower, and it's got the same kind of overlay on it. This is like a fiberglass overlay. And then you've got your stool, some linoleum flooring, and this one here is a 5-foot vanity. And then I did not check this out. There's one more, probably just a linen closet here, a little coat closet. So there you have it. That is this place on Fircrest.